It was Monday night. I was scrolling on the Steam Star page on the new trending, and there it was, HoloCure. Now, if you hear the word Holo, you think of only one thing: VTubers. And that's right, it's a game about VTubers. Now, when you hear a game about VTubers, you think, oh, it's gonna be a weirdo game. It's gonna be about weird people. Well, the VTubers aren't weird, but the people who made the game are gonna be weird and they're gonna do weird things with Avatar. That's what I thought too. So I clicked on the game, read description. I was pleasantly surprised. It was a hack and slash game. It was free and only 300 megabytes big. So I was like, why not? I'm not doing anything right now. Let me download it. It downloaded like in 2 seconds and boom, click and play. When you load into the game, you get met with a tragic backstory. Holo fans have been brainwashed, what I assume is by the government. And it's up to the VTubers to save their fans. Now, if that tragic backstory didn't get you riled up, you need help. Now I loaded into the menu, hit play, and was greeted with a choice. Which character was I going to play? Was I going to play with Amelia Watson, a Squid Girl, Gura, a Fire Chicken, or Calliope? Immediately, I was like, forget Amelia, forget the squid, and forget the bird girl, and stuck between Gura and Calliope. Now the only reason I'm choosing juggling between these two is because I recognize them. See, I watched a little bit of Gura back in the day. She's pretty funny. Calliope, not so much, you know, I've seen clips here and there. I'm like, she's pretty funny too. But in the end, I chose Calliope. And you're like, what? You watched Gura more. You should have picked her. Well, the thing that sold me with Calliope is the scythe. That shit looks and sounds cool. I load into the game, every like 1 or 2 seconds, a slash. Now, I was like, yeah, this is pretty cool. Now, and then these little shrimps come up, and they drop this little hollow piece you pick up and you get XP. And every so often when you get enough XP, you get to upgrade your character or abilities. I'm not sure which one. I'm gonna stick with abilities. But you upgrade your abilities. And there's wide amounts of abilities you could get. The first one I chose was the little tail that shoots out of Calliope. Not, well, she don't have a tail, but like it's an ability that shoots out tail at random enemies. That's the first upgrade I got, which was very cool. And I clicked the stage mode, right? So I just need to defeat the boss. The gameplay is super fun. The gameplay is super fun. As I'm going, different enemy variations come up. They get hotter every time. At first it was just shrimp and skeletons. Next thing you know, it's like mouses, rats, chickens, like clocks even. I'm like, these enemies are based off the VTubers, I'm guessing. And I don't know which ones, but they're based off the VTubers. That's all I know. So I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. I like it. So I defeat the final boss, which was, I think, Amelia. I don't remember. It was like a chibi version of Amelia. So that was pretty cool. Killed it. Stage ends. I'm like, okay, let's try endless mode. I got to like 20 minutes in the stage mode, 20 minutes inside. So like I think I could go pretty far with the upgrades. I only got to like 10 minutes before I died. Like, I like to use the excuse I got stuck on a tree, but I just died. Bad upgrades, bad gameplay. I was like, let me go again. And I think the endless mode makes it harder. It's just harder than the base mode, which probably is hindsight. Probably like, oh, duh. The endless mode is gonna be harder than the stage mode. Shut up, fuck you. But still, the game is fun. Now, there's also a gacha system in the game, so you could spend, I'm not sure you could spend in real life money to get in-game coins to spend in the gacha and get more VTubers, but I know there's a gacha system. You could spend your coins you get inside the game, because in order to get coins, you gotta destroy boxes, or once you defeat a boss, they drop this little loot box you get, and it spews out coins, and that's how many you get, plus an upgrade. So that's how you get your coins. And sometimes there's like the head manager of the VTubers like goes around in the golden like thing. He like jumps around, golden and white. Like, you know what I'm talking about if you really. But if you kill him, he spews out coins everywhere, and you gotta collect them. Whenever that happens, I like try to maneuver around the map to like get all the coins, so I could get more VTubers. I spent like 2 hours in the game. I plan to spend more hours because I like the endless mode, and I want to get up there in the leaderboards. And yeah, that's about it. Later.